I call Sarah Dyke.
Madam Deputy Speaker, I rise today to share my concerns about the unintended consequences this tax hike will have on small businesses, GPs, social care providers and farm businesses. The damage the previous government left is well rehearsed and significant effort is needed to rebuild public services and repair public finances, but this measure will do just the opposite. As GPs and the vast majority of care providers are private, they won't benefit from the compensation the Chancellor will give to NHS and other public sector employees to cover the cost of this tax increase. Madam Deputy Speaker, Langport Surgery in my constituency told me their business now faces an additional cost of £45,000 per year due to the national insurance rise. They said that at a time when general practice is facing workforce shortages, higher costs could make it even harder to hire and retain staff, directly impacting patient access to good quality care. The impact on social care providers could also be severe, with 6 in 10 of the UK's care home beds operated by companies that could go bankrupt should they experience even a mild economic shock. Madam Deputy Speaker, I've been discussing these difficulties with Wincanton Cares, a support and advice group for people needing care in South East Somerset. They are concerned care homes closures may well happen as the funding model is so precarious at the moment. I'm also worried about the impact this could have on small businesses, who are the foundation of the government's growth agenda. Madam Deputy Speaker, in advance of Small Business Saturday, I've spoken to many businesses in Glastonbury and Somerton, including Topline Glass, a company based in Ilton. They described the budget as a triple whammy of increased NICs, wage rises and business rate increases. The OBR have estimated the increases to employer NICs will reduce the level of potential output by 0.1%, while cost to businesses will lead to lower wages and profits. So the government should have instead listened to Liberal Democrat calls to raise money through fairer tax changes, such as reversing the Conservatives' cuts handed to big banks, increasing the digital services tax to 6%, doubling the rate of remote gaming duty paid on online gambling companies, and introducing a fair reform of capital gains tax so that the 0.1% of ultra-wealthy individuals pay their fair share. Now, many farming and agricultural businesses will also be hit by this tax rise, Madam Deputy Speaker. And in addition, farming businesses will also now be subject to increased NICs, further stretching their budgets. The CEO of Nature Friendly Farming Network has stated that the increase in national insurance will be a big concern for businesses that rely on a large workforce to pick, process and package food. As farming yields very slim returns, where are these added costs likely to be passed on to? To consumers, pushing up food prices and disproportionately affecting those least able to afford high-quality UK-produced food. Madam Deputy Speaker, the likely increase in the cost of UK food would inevitably lead to a reliance on cheaper imports, particularly from countries with lower production and welfare standards, undermining UK farmers and potentially increasing climate-related harm elsewhere. Driving down food security and pushing up prices is damaging for national security. The government has an opportunity to look again at these damaging measures to British farming. If they won't be forgiven.
Hear, hear.